Welcome, Gemini. I'm so glad that you're here because this week the stars are inviting you to step into your true creative power, Gemini. So, with the new moon in Libra lighting up your fifth house, it is time for a fresh start on how you express yourself, both in your personal life and in your creative pursuits. So, you have been holding back for too long, Gemini, and this week the universe is giving you a cosmic nudge to let go of whatever is holding you back. But hold on, this week isn't just about creativity, all right? There's so much happening in your relationships as well, with Mercury conjunct Mars pushing you to get real about what you want, even if it stirs up a little bit of confusions or tensions here. If there's been silence or avoidance in your conversations, this week could really shake things loose. So it's time for honesty and action. And if you're ready, let's dive into this week's astrology. I'll guide you through key themes and together we'll uncover how to embrace this energy with confidence. Stick around to the end and I'll share you some powerful insights as well that you won't want to miss. Alright? So let's break down the astrology for you, Gemini. So it's a week packed with transformational energy, and you will want to pay close attention to how it affects you. So we begin with the new moon in Libra on 21st October, which is happening in your fifth house of creativity, self-expression, and romance. Okay, so now this is powerful new moon because it's finding joy again. You have been a little disconnected from your inner child, haven't you? All right, you've been so focused on the practical, the logical, the mental side of things that you might have lost touch on what really lights you up, like seriously. So this new moon is your opportunity to start and restart, or reset in a sense, to start fresh in your creative projects, your hobbies, and yes, your love life. Okay, Libra's energy is all about balance, and that's the key word for you this week. If your creative or romantic life has been out of balance, this new moon asks you to take a step back and ask yourself, what do I need to feel fulfilled? Whether you're an artist looking for inspiration, or a lover needing more affection, or a person searching for a deeper sense of fun, this is a time to plant the seeds for your next breakthrough. And next up, we have Mercury conjunct Mars in Scorpio on the 20th of October. Well, things are about to get intense and spice up, okay? Mercury, the planet of communication, is aligning with Mars and the planet of actions and desire. So you are going to feel an urge of mental energy, but it won't be subtle. Okay, you will be ready to speak your mind, take actions and get things moving. But there's a catch. This conjunction can be fury and impulsive as well. So words can come up very sharp and the tensions in a conversation could escalate quickly if you are not being careful. So the key here is to think before speaking, making sure you're channeling that sharp energy into a focused direction and not a reckless one, okay? Then on the 23rd of October, the sun moves into Scorpio. And this marks the beginning of your journey into deeper self-discovery. So Scorpio is all about the hidden layers in life, the truth we don't want to admit, the shadow we try to avoid, and the power struggles we sometimes experience. So for you, Gemini, this shift will be about intimacy. Okay, not just in your relationships, but in how you connect with your own deeper truths here. So you might feel drawn to look at your desires, your fears, and your hidden motivations with a fresh pair of eyes. So Scorpio's energy will push you to have more serious conversation, not with just others, but with yourself as well. What's beneath the surface for you? What are you afraid to admit? Now, this is the time to bring those hidden truths into light. And now, for love and relationship, Gemini, love is a big theme this week. With the new moon Libra lighting up in your fifth house, you are being called to reset your approach to love and romance. The energy of Libra here, it's all about balance and reciprocity, right? And right now, the universe is asking you to evaluate how much you have been giving and how much you have been receiving in your relationships. And have you been sacrificing your happiness for the sake of keeping the peace, Gemini? The new moon will bring clarity on what's working and what's not. So if you have been in relationship where you are doing most of the giving, whether it's emotional labor, whether it's time or affection, this is the moment to recalibrate. Okay, it's not about being selfish, but about finding the balance here. You need to ensure that you're not carrying more weight than you should, all right? The universe is asking you to step back and think about where you need to set stronger boundaries this week. So consider what's fulfilling with you in love and ask yourself, am I loving from a place of need or a place of choice? And in the 20th of October, as Mercury conjoins Mars in Scorpio, there is a potential for some heated moments in your relationship. You'll be likely to feel more intense about communicating your needs, but be careful not to let it turn into power struggle. Okay? If there's been tension between you and your partner, this conjunction will bring it to the surface. It's a great time to have those important conversations, but make sure to keep things clear and concise. Don't use this energy to pick a fight, okay? But to get to the heart of the matters. So as the sun moved into Scorpio on the 23rd of October, it will definitely bring intimacy into your relationships. And the Scorpio's energy asks you to peel back the layers and get to the real, raw truths. All right, this week, Gemini, expect your love life to move beyond the surface. You will crave for more depth, for more authenticity, for more emotional connection in your partnerships. So whether you are single or in a relationship, take a time to check in yourself. Are you truly connecting? Okay, remember, Gemini, this is a week for honesty, not just with the others, but also with yourself as well. Be honest about what you need in love and what you are willing to give in return. It's time to find that balance within, and it all will start with you. So Gemini, as we move through this week, remember, it's time to have a reset, and in love, in creativity, and even communication as well. The new moon Libra is giving you the cosmic nudge here to check in what's truly fulfilling. And are you getting what you need, or are you still overextending yourself? Okay, but this is just the beginning. Okay, in the next part, we will dive deeper into your career and emotional healing and how to navigate the challenges and opportunities ahead. So stay with me for a while, because the next steps are really just as important. And this is Lee, and this is Insights by Lee, my channel. So if you haven't followed me, please subscribe to my channel or follow me, all right, for more weekly astrological insight or tarot insight. And if you need a deeper, personal chart or personal reading, DM me for a private reading. Okay, so let's get started. Now, Gemini, let's shift the focus to your career and purpose. So as much as the new moon in Libra is drawing you to reconsider your relationship and creativity, it is also making its presence felt in your professional life. Okay, the 5th house is about expression and passion and play, but it is also about taking creative risks in your career and stepping into your own light. So this week, you might feel an urge to redefine your professional identity and how you want to be seen by the world. And on the 20th of October, which is the Mercury conjunct Mars, your mind is really sharp and your drive to take action is really intense. But this energy can also feel a little bit of chaotic at times. So your ideas can come in very, very fast and furious. And you might find yourself taking more risks than usual actually. So this Mars amplifies your assertiveness, and the Mercury is turning up your mental agility here. So this can be a fantastic combination for brainstorming, for pitching, or putting your ideas into action. But it is also important to make sure that you are not diving in too impulsively as well. So as you move through the week, we have Mercury trine Saturn on the 25th of October. There will be a grounding energy that helps you make solid decisions. So don't worry. So if you have been feeling uncertain about a career move or unsure of how to make your ideas stick out, this aspect will give you the clarity here and the focus to get things off the ground. It's a great day for making plans, signing agreements, or getting professional commitments locked in. All right, the key to your success is follow through. So Gemini, you have the mental energy to strategize, but it is also important to take concrete steps to move forward. So the sun entering Scorpio on the 23rd October will add a deeper layer of transformation to your professional life. So Scorpio is all about power, rejuvenation, and intensity, right? And this energy will encourage you to dig into your long-term goals with a sense of purpose. So if you have been, any power dynamics at play, whether it's a boss or a colleague or client, Scorpio energy will bring those to the surface. You might feel a push to take on more responsibility, but also to stand your ground when it comes to what you are worth. So this is a week to redefine what success looks like for you and make sure that your career choices align with your deeper values. And for emotional well-beings, emotions are running deep for you this week, Gemini. With the new moon in Libra activating your 5th house of creativity at play, you are being called to bring more joy and fun back into your life. But it's not all sunshine and rainbow. There's also an introspective quality to this week that will help you process deeper emotions and subconscious thoughts. So this is a week to listen to what your inner self is saying, especially when it comes to matters of self-worth and self-love. So on the 22nd, starting from 22nd of October, Neptune retrograde in Pisces brings an element of reflection and healing into your emotional landscape. So with the Neptune in your 12th house of intuition and subconscious, this transit is asking you to take a closer look at your patterns that you have been ignoring or pushing aside. If you have been avoiding certain feelings or bearing past wounds, this week is a perfect opportunity to gently unpack them. Okay, Neptune's retrograde gives you a space to heal and reconnect with your inner wisdom. So journaling can be especially helpful during this time. You can set aside some quiet time to write down any lingering thoughts or feelings, or ask yourself, what have I been avoiding and what needs to be healed or let go. So let your pen flow or let your thoughts flow freely and allow yourself to release anything that is no longer serving you. And with the sun entering Scorpio, you may also feel the need to transform your emotional habits. So Scorpio energy is about digging deeper into the psyche, confronting what's hidden, and letting go of what no longer serves you. So this week could be an emotional turning point where you finally let go of something that has been holding you back all along, whether it's been a belief about yourself or emotional attachment or someone or something. This is your opportunity. This is your window of opportunity to release that has been weighing you down, so you can step into a more empowered version of yourself. So as much as this week offers us new beginnings, now we are at challenges and shadow. There is also shadow themes, okay, that will be challenging you. So the Sun square Pluto on 24th October, this may stir up some power struggles, both in your personal and professional life. So this aspect asks you to confront any fears around control, whether it's a tendency to want to control everything or dealing with someone else need to control you. The shadow here is the fear of vulnerability. Okay, Gemini, you are ruled by Mercury, which makes you a natural communicator. But sometimes you can hide behind those words to avoid facing deeper feelings. So this week, Pluto's influence will force you to confront any emotional walls that you have built. The more you allow yourself to surrender control, the more empowered you will feel in the long run. So you can ask yourself, what part of me is afraid to let go? What am I protecting? The more you confront these fears, the more you are able to step into your true powers and free from your old emotional baggage. Okay, now let's talk about power windows, opportunities, okay, this week, Gemini. The Mercury trine Jupiter on 24th October, this is your green light to put your ideas into action. This is an ideal time to present your work, pitch your ideas, or share messages to the world. Okay, you will have the clarity and confidence to do so. And on the 25th of October, Mercury trine Saturn, this is also a moment of solid focus, a perfect time for you to set up structures, make commitments, and taking steps to give your ideas longevity. If there's something you have been meaning to organize or implement, this is also the day to make it happen. And finally, on the 21st of October, the new moon is a potent time to reset your intention, okay? Especially in your creative and romantic realms. So this is your chance to plant your seeds for what you want to manifest, whether it's your new creative project or the new phase of your love life. Okay, so as we move forward this week, Gemini, remember that it's not just about the actions that you take. It's actually about honoring yourself and your creative desires here. This new moon is your invitation to embrace fun, play, and love in your life. As Mercury and Mars ignite your momentum and energy here, speak your truth. But please do it with precision, okay? And the Scorpio sun will guide you to dig deeper and transform whatever that no longer serves you. And if you're ready for, going deeper into your personal astrology, DM me for a private reading and let's uncover what's ahead for you. All right, and thank you. This is Lee and this is Insights by Lee channel. Don't forget to follow me. All right, and see you again next week. And if you want to have a personal reading, do DM me. I do personal reading as well, regardless of the tarot, numerology, or astrological reading. Okay, and I'll see you again next week. Goodbye.